I started writing songs on family road trips. At a young age, I got into poetry, and then I'm a preacher's kid, so I was kind of forced into doing music stuff before it was really like a passion for me. Learned piano a little bit of drums, and then we needed a bass player at church, so my dad obviously volunteered me to learn that, so I started playing bass. But the best advice I ever got is when one of the Warren brothers actually told me if I wanted to be a songwriter and an artist, I had to be in Nashville, Tennessee. So I moved here. Little did I know, Eric got the same advice, like almost exactly at the same time.
And my dad was a worship leader at our church growing up, and kind of same thing. He said there's tons of guitar players, but there's always a need for a bass player. So I learned the guitar first, and then learned the bass guitar, and it was pretty simple. And then took over as the worship leader at my church, and did all that for a long time. I started writing songs in high school and played in a bunch of cover bands, and had my own band in college, and just moved out here because someone told me that it was the best spot to be if you wanted to play country or acoustic music. So I came out here, met Steven through a buddy of ours, Kanan Smith, and a couple of producers who'd set us up to write. So the rest, I guess, is history. We've been together for 7 years now,
Yeah.
3 different record deals, and we finally just had our first #1 this past fall.
Eric and I, when we wrote a song on our first album called Drowning at his house over in East Nashville. And we went upstairs, he had a studio, and we put our harmonies on it. It was just me and him, he sang lead, I sang the high harmony. And we listened back, and there was a little reverb. And we were like, dang, we sound like we're related. It was like our wow moment, and ever since then we've been playing together, but the chemistry was very instant between us. It was pretty awesome.
Wild side. Got a rebel heart and country mile wide. There's a little bit of devil in a angel eye.
We both actually grew up listening to a lot of gospel music, and like on the other side, I mean Elvis and Johnny Cash and stuff like that as well.
But it was cool though because both of our parents were into a lot of the Eagles and Three Dog Night. I remember the first time I heard Three Dog Night, my dad's the one that played it for me. So, things like that are cool because like he said, our parents weren't coming home. It's like, hey son, check out the new Metallica record. That kind of contradicted what some of the content and what he spoke on Sunday. But it worked out great for us because we listened to harmony-driven groups, and those became our influences. We've been trying to make music that is universal but also fits in our favorite genre, which is country, and that's where our heart is. So that's kind of one of our goals. I know. Hopefully we'll have some more #1s in the next 5 years. I think we'll have to if we're going to be headlining a tour. We're going to have just a couple more hits.
That's a good point. The first time I saw anyone playing in McPherson in Little Big Town.
The Birthday Bash show in Kansas City?
Yeah, I think that might have been it.
Yeah.
We've played some shows with Jake Owen and the band Perry, and they all play McPherson's, and Jake had actually let me play one of his once, and I was just blown away just by the sound and the feel, and the opportunity to meet Larry in Oklahoma City, and he took us over to the hotel, and we played a couple of them, and I have not played anything but since. It's definitely my favorite guitar, and I think McPherson definitely makes the best product out there. I've had 0 problems with it, and we're excited to be a part of the company.
Thanks for having us part of the family.